What's up, everybody? This is Frantic. I have my wonderful, illustrious guest, Juice, in the building.
Come on, y'all.
And he's going to break down one of his songs, the lyrics on one of his songs for you. What song you think you're going to break down today?
Yeah, so I want to break down my song, Bella. It's, I think, the third track on the album. Yeah.
Sweet.
So, yeah, we'll jump right into it.
Let's go.
Clouds full, but I hope the rain don't float. Heart strapped to one of my arms, hope the pain don't show. When the storm is over, I hope to see the sun still shine. Doing fine, but brew around, but hope my brain don't slow. So, like, this song, for me, like, this whole song, it's kind of about grief, in a way. Like, Bella, the title of the song. That was a dog that used to live around the corner from where I lived in the city. Like, she'd be out on the sidewalk every single day, just, like, greeting people, and, like, she had all her good little homies, and she knew everybody. Like, she'd get excited and all that. She was a old girl and, like, chilling. So, like, you know, you walk by, you give her pats and all that. And then she passed away, and, like, the whole community around there, like, felt it. Because, like, she was, like, more than just their dog. Like, she was kind of like a community dog. So, like, that's kind of the embodiment of this song, is, like, dealing with grief and all that. So, like, the clouds are full, but I hope the rain don't flow. So, like, sometimes, you know, you feel emotionally heavy, and it's not always the best time to let that out, or, like, to be able to process that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Like, shit, if you're in a meeting at work or something, and, like, you find out something, then, like, maybe it's not the best time to just, like, break down. So, like, the clouds can be full and they're heavy, but, like, you hope that they don't just, like, break down and it starts raining, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
Heart strapped to one of my arms, but the pain don't show. So, like, I wear my heart on my sleeve. It's pretty easy to tell how I'm feeling. If you look at me, you probably know. So yeah, when I'm hurting, that shows too. But, like, of course, you hope it doesn't. You put up a stone wall sometimes and all that. But when the storm is over, I hope to see the sun still shine. So, like, after all the shit is done with, like, hopefully the sun is still shining, and it always is. So, like, remember that. Doing fine, but brewing rhymes, but hope my brain don't slow. So, like, at this point in the album, I've been writing a lot, and, like, it seemed like a never-ending, like, well of just, like, inspiration. And, like, I was just hoping, like, oh man, I hope that it just, like, doesn't slow down, you know?
Yeah.
And that was thinking back to one of my dogs in the thunder with Bella. When she passed, started pouring, but I'm under umbrella. So, like, the clouds that were full earlier, they started pouring after that. You know, like, grief kind of stacks up on itself. If you don't, like, deal with one thing and then something else happens, like, the first thing doesn't just go away.
No.
So, like, that's the clouds getting full. And then, you know, once Bella passed, that was, like, when it all opened up and shit started raining. But I'm, like, under umbrella, so, like, you know, even when you cry, or, like, when you need that time, you still have support around you. And, like,
Yeah.
you know, that's the umbrella, kind of.
That's cool.
Shed a tear for one of my own, barely seen in the lake. Had a fear I'm running alone because I'm grieving too late. So, like, I don't know, under umbrella, also being under, like, kind of racial umbrella, you know, being a dark-skinned or brown-skinned man, I suppose. So, like, shedding a tear for one of my own, barely seen in the lake. Like, I don't know, there's been a lot of violence, you know, towards Black people and, like, people of minorities. Like, you can shed a tear for them, and it just, like, adds to the whole lake of tears that have already been shed. So, like, it's barely seen, or, like, it feels like that, you know?
Yeah.
And then, like, had a fear I'm running alone because I'm grieving too late. Like, if I didn't grieve at the time that something happened, and then I'm grieving about it now, like, is it just by myself? Like, am I running alone? Like, am I behind the rest of the race, you know?
Yeah.
Thinking rage because I'm barely grieving at all. Scribbled ink upon the page while I'm leaving it all. So, like, I don't know. Sometimes it's easier to get mad than to, like, actually feel, like, your real feelings, or open up to yourself, really. Like, there's a lot of ways that kind of, like, mask comes about.
That's true.
So, like, if you're not grieving, or if you're not taking the time to, like, know yourself, then that'll come up in
Yeah.
different
You
ways.
just start snapping at people, or
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
And, like, sometimes, like, you don't even know why, and then if you like sit down with yourself, you figure it out, like where it's coming from in here rather than what's going on out there.
Yeah.
And like scribbled ink up on the page where I'm leaving it all. So like, you know, this whole album has a lot of grief, a lot of stuff about me on it. And like, you know, you write it down. That doesn't have to be like music or bars. Like, it can just be like a journal or something like that. But it's really useful, you know. Any type of shit that comes into your mind, get it down on the page, let it release, and then you make space in your mind for other stuff. And then like, what's the nigga to do with all these speeches and notes? Maybe find some peace, I hope. So that kind of explains that a little bit. Like, what am I to do with all of these notes that I've written down? Like, what is it for? And like, it's really for finding peace. So getting it out of your body, getting it out of your mind, you can kind of analyze and find peace with what is real rather than like what you make up in your mind. And then back to the hook again. So like, that's pretty much the whole breakdown of the song. It's really like, you know, grief stacks up on itself. And the only way to stop that is to deal with it. Reach down in and figure out, you know, what you need for yourself.
Yeah. I think it's like really cool to like base it on like Bella too, because Bella had this like profound impact on like everyone in the neighborhood. Mm-hmm. So it's like almost like Bella is like still out there, like guarding the neighborhood, making sure everybody's good, you know? Because like as long as everyone in the neighborhood remembers Bella, Bella's still alive, you know?
And that's the truth. And honestly, that's like the key to immortality is like the memory of you. Like, of course, nobody can live forever, but I think that people can live indefinitely through memory. And like, if you leave a legacy, you know, like Bella did, like you're going to, you know, like each one of us will.
Yeah.
You'll be remembered, and that's what makes you immortal.
No doubt. It's how you ascend life. So that was beautiful, man. Thanks for sharing that with us.
Thanks for having me to share it.
Yeah. That was the Get Down. That was Juice breaking down the lyrics for Bella. Juice, do you got anything to say to the people before we go?
Shit, well, Smoke to Forget, my album's been out for almost a year now. It's pretty exciting shit. Feels like yesterday that I was writing and recording all of that, but...
Go listen to it, it's fucking great.
That's what this track Bella is from, so if this inspired you, go listen to it. It'll definitely inspire you some more. Smoke to Forget it, everywhere that you listen to music.
All right. Thanks for coming into the Get Down. I'm Frantic, this is Juice, and we're out.
Deuces. Peace.